Hey, good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. If you want to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App or Super Things. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much for the support of this channel. Even the ones that never come out of the bushes, I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you all so much during this whole process. It's been almost 3 years, right? And a lot of people been coming in on and off, but there are people that have rocked with me the full 3 years, and I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much. The good, the bad, the ones that are here for me because they like the commentary, the ones that are here even, for other reasons. Okay. And those that come just because they don't like me. Hey, listen, you don't, you're faithful. Okay. But I want to talk about 201 has prepared high security for the Young Dogs trial, and what will we expect in the trial, right? We do know we're less than 24 hours out for the Justin Johnson's trial. As I told you guys, that they're going to have um security. I mean, they're going to televise it, okay? They are going to televise it because I was told that they was going to televise it, okay? um, and they were going to have one media production company in there, and they were going to allow all of the other medias to feed off of that, right? So people will get the opportunity to look in on the trial from wherever they are, which is a good thing because so many people have logged and have a genuine interest in the Young Dogs case, right? And so when I was downtown, I think I spoke about this. I had to go downtown for some business on Friday. And it's funny because I was looking at how they were putting up cones and key points as it relates to certain doors that they don't allow people to go in and out of, that they was lining cones up and stuff. And I was like, wow, I was like, that's just kind of weird. They're putting um cones and stuff and blocking so that they can block off certain areas. But you have to understand that um, you're gonna have witnesses coming in. You have people that are still dumb enough to believe that if they get rid of witnesses and vloggers, that they're not gonna go to jail at this point. If they're still feeling that way, and they are, they're mentally. That's just a mental illness. That is, I effed up, and now I just want to f everybody else's life up because I'm mad because everybody know that I was stupid, right? And of course, I was told that there's high security that has been prepped. And so I was talking to somebody about it. I want to say this to any of you young guys who, even if you're on meth or whatever, your life is worth something. Do not allow these rappers to pay you to go be a damn fool. Okay. Don't allow your affiliation with some gang or organization. Don't let them send you out because the rapper has paid them to send out the little dudes to go lose their life. Don't let them have you going downtown to lose your life because there's going to be high security and they're going to be prepared to snipe you up. Okay, they're going to snipe you up. So just if you don't have any good intention, stay away because everything they need to know, they already know. It's already a done deal. It ain't nothing that you can do to stop it. The only thing you can do is cause your mother and them pain that they don't have to have because these rappers that had this done to this young man is mad. They're mad, so they want to. As they say, they want to make the world feel it. But they sitting back in their mansion up underground, but they sending somebody else out so that there can be repercussions as it relates to them. Either way it go, whether it's life in prison or they get sniped up if they take their ass downtown on next week. Okay, because that's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm told there's gonna be a lot of plainclothes ones that's gonna snipe you up. That's already prepared, and they have a reason for high security levels Not because see, DRT is already going to have straight drop surrounded, right? Um, so nobody's really worried about that. But as far as like the witnesses, the families, on either side, especially the victim family, there are key points of security to make sure um, that everything is copacetic. Okay, so please do not let anybody pay you because they're not gonna get the money to your mama when you dead. They just ain't gonna do it. Um, and she'll have to sell fish plates and stuff to try to bury you because they're gonna figure, well, his mama didn't know. I don't want no parts of it. They sending you to your death. So just don't go down there with no mess, okay? Because they have already pre-prepared. Regardless to what these guys try to gas you up to say, y'all can't go up against the government. You ain't got the ammunition or nothing else. Just live your life for your family and stuff. What they did to young Dolph, they should not have done. They ain't going down there. They're not. They're sending everybody else's child out to either go to jail or to die. I get to thinking about something that just happened, and I was like, Lord, I sure hope that young man. I see a rapper that's being turned up. I was like, Lord, I sure hope that young man did not allow them to pull him into something because I'm starting to see that he's starting to get turned up a little more to ruin his life because it is, in my opinion, I have great reason to believe this, that it's some type of RICO going on. These rappers are not going to tell you that. So what they do is they dangle money in these little dudes' faces and then they don't get to spend it. The lawyers are winning. I remember back in 2020, I said this, and I said it because somebody told me this, that a federal agent has said, and I promise you, it's 2024 and it rings true. Ain't nobody spending no hit money but the lawyers. I said that back in 2022 because I was told that. And I promise to God that's what's happening. Ain't nobody spending no hit money. So what good is for you to go ruin your life and you ain't gonna even be out to spend no money? They said, we'll take care of your family. What good is it for them to be taking care of your family and your children and your kids need you and you behind the wall just to take care of their lightweight? Where don't they go? If a man, if somebody if I got a chip on my shoulder, right, or if I got an issue with somebody, I go knock that chip off of their shoulder. That's why I know some of these women got more guts than a lot of these men. They feel like that the money that the community has helped them to attain is to destroy. That's why we have to be careful about who we help to put on, because it is the public that helped to put these artists on. How come they ain't going and handling it? You know why? Because they feel like I got all this going on. I can't be out there getting my hands dirty. I send a little dude who ain't got nothing going for himself. His life ain't worth nothing. Or I get with my dude and he'll send some of the little dudes. I pay him. The little dudes ain't getting nothing. I helped to turn him up. He started getting interviews, just this, and that. He ain't get you ain't gotta get your hand dirty, little bro. Send some of your little dudes. And it all goes back to whoever it was that they promised that they was gonna turn up, even if he's sending the little dudes. These guys ought to be ashamed of themselves what they doing for money that ain't gonna last and fame. It ain't gonna last. Right. So security levels are gonna be extremely high. Don't go down there and get yourself killed. I'm telling you now, they're gonna snipe you out. Do not let anybody send you out. I don't care which side it's on. I don't believe Young Dogs artists and people have. If they wanted to do anything to them, they would have been did. They're not gonna wait until they get ready to get justice to do anything. If somebody did something to straight drop tomorrow, it's gonna be the people that hired him, not the victims' people, because they would have been did something. So it's going to be interesting. Okay. We know tomorrow what we expect is the prosecutors and the defense is going to speak about what they have, right? They're going to talk about um, what they have, the accused, and what they have, and why they believe, the accused, this person did this. And then from my understanding, they may in fact start presenting the evidence. I know they're going to talk about the evidence, but I was told sometimes on the first day of the trial, they will present the evidence. So all of that may very well come out tomorrow too. Okay, y'all know I've been asking questions. I was like, so are they just going to present, talk about what they have and what they're going to prove? They said, and oftentimes they will be allowed to start presenting the evidence that they have on the very first day too. So all of that is subject to come out tomorrow. So we do know if it don't come out tomorrow, it will be the next day. So we're just gonna keep Young Dog's family pray in prayer, and also pray for the mothers and stuff of the suspects. It's not their fault. We do the best that we can with our children, and they oftentimes they just go get themselves caught up. You don't birth a child out for them to go and be a killer. You just don't. So I was told by somebody that very credible that straight drop in the beginning was not like that. And he didn't start getting like that until he started getting around those gang members, and they basically just turned him out, which is sad. It's sad on so many levels, right? I think about my friend tell me about how Cornelius, you know, he's a he know he writes. Hey, hey, hey. He writes, he sings and he raps. How these young men, aspire. How a lot of these young men aspire to be in the industry and they don't understand. But the people who hired them understand that it's not gonna work out for them when they do things of this nature. They go and ruin their lives for a few dollars. They go and ruin their lives. I don't know if they probably will, just based on what the security levels I'm hearing about. These dogs coming in here messing with me, y'all. The security levels they may let you know um the other two guys who are going to be in court. They may let them go on tomorrow. Okay, they may let them go on their on the stand tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. They may let them go on the stand tomorrow. But one thing for sure, we definitely gonna see. We're definitely gonna get the opportunity to see next week for sure. But I was told that the prosecutors could start presenting evidence as early as tomorrow, the first day of the trial. And that could explain why um Hagerman said that, we're going to have a speedy situation. Me, myself, personally, I still have not, um, just completely dismissed the idea that straight drop may plead out. I haven't dismissed that idea. But it's going to be interesting to see why Cornelius and Hernandez Govan is in court too. We may get to see why they're in court too as early as tomorrow. So and then we'll get to see as far as some of the witnesses because um, I think all of the witnesses may not that they have may make their appearance in the federal courts. Okay, because I do believe that it's a federal case that's going on. Okay. But anyways, I wanted to talk about that. These dogs just won't let me be great. They're making me lose my train of thought. And when I get off here, I'll say, "Oh my God, I was supposed to talk about this, this, and that." But when they start jumping all up on me and stuff, I start losing my train of thought. But like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what goes on, and all of everything is going to start to come out. Um, and I do mean everything. As it relates to the Justin Johnson trial, as far as the state part is concerned. Okay, I ain't no telling what's gonna happen when they get over there to the federal court later on, because I do believe that there's a federal case that is going on and has been going on now for a while. So, again, just high security. Yeah. Don't think you can be no Rambo. You ain't getting away with nothing. Don't let nobody send you out for no money or no loyalty. Because you have to have loyalty to yourself first. And anybody that cares about you is not gonna send you to your death or set you up to go and go to jail for life. Because that's what's gonna happen. But hey, what's gonna happen is if you go down into that court tomorrow with with any mess, they're already on high alert. They're gonna be sending you to your deathbed. So if the rappers got an issue with anything, they should have an issue with themselves. They should be mad at themselves for um what they did, right? Um, make them do some of their own dirty work. I bet you a lot of this stuff will stop because you know why it will stop? Because they're not gonna do it. They understand the consequences of them doing it themselves. They feel like that all the blame could just be put on the food that they hire, right? So this stuff got to stop. So, anyways, child, they got they stand in post, and they're gonna stand post the whole trial. And I don't want to see nobody else get taken out. Okay. But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.